know I'm going off the bottle, foot on the throttle, feeling like I just won the lotto. May have to load up the Tahoe, go to Chicago, then had to fuck with a model. Wait, let me call up Rollo, JK Supreme. You ain't gotta follow, cause they make the team. But all of you niggas who be jacking, I'm packing a Mac full of hollows, AK with beam. TEKNIQ, aka Wayne, come check my IQ. If you wanna complain about things that I do, hit the cellular, email me at Yahoo. Head to the booth and hit the bayou. Kick it with kinfolk like I'm Ryu. Want a street fight, I ain't what I do. How you can I'm introducing my shoe? Yeah.
What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back with another reply. Before then, let's talk about some things that's going on in the music industry, man. So the album sales chart done dropped, man, and a few interesting things here. Like Tyler the Creator came in second with like 98,000 sold, man. And you know, that's interesting. I mean, it's good that he made second, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that expected much more out of this album. But, you know, it's only the beginning. Let's see where this album's going to go. But another thing I wanted to go on is, if you notice, for the past few weeks, that boy Chief Keef haven't been on the list. Like, last time we saw him on the list of the top 200 album sales, he was, like, at about 153,000. And this is why I told you guys, man, that he may not make 250,000 like your sales drop off the fucking map. Don't be surprised to see a new single, a new video, all of that shit coming soon. But anyway, on to today's reply. And today's reply is to that Jay-Z with Timbaland produced by Swizz Beatz, that open letter, in which pretty much this is just Jay-Z talking about all of the things that's going on around him that's been happening. Like, for those who didn't hear about it, he went to Cuba with Beyonce for his anniversary and such, man, in which a lot of people mad about it, like they trying to get charges put up on him because you're not supposed to be visiting Cuba or some shit. But come on now. A lot of people visit Cuba even though there's like embargo trade law that you're not supposed to. Fuck that. All these white people be going to fucking Cuba. They just don't want a black man to do it. And then he goes into talking about how he's trying to sell off the Nets. Pretty much he said he owns the Barclays building and shit. And to keep it 100, if we talking business, man, he'll make more money off the building than actually having that small percentage of the fucking Nets. So he might as well sell the Nets and go directly in the sports agency, which is what he seems to want to do right now. But overall, the track was pretty disappointing. Like, I really just liked it for the shit that he was talking. But the beat by Swizz Beatz, like, why would you have Timbaland on the track, but yet not have him produce it? You get Swizz Beatz to produce it. Song wasn't very good, but it was interesting. Listen, man, I definitely recommend people to go ahead and peep that on out. But anyway, on to today's article from DownloadPass.com. And today's article is about child support and taxes. These are the things that the law has been using as of recently to take away the rights of rappers, to bring rappers down to reality. And you got to see this shit coming. They've done this to a lot of motherfuckers out there in the game right now. So for people to believe that, okay, I'm gonna make this money and hide it and I don't have to pay taxes for it, you're gonna have to. They're going to bring that shit up. If it's not that year, it's going to be years down the road and you can see jail time for it. Even though, man, if you do your research, it is completely unconstitutional to pay an income tax. But they don't give a fuck about that. And then there's no specific law that says you have to pay income tax. They don't give a fuck about that neither. If you're not paying that shit, you're going to fucking jail. And that's what they're going to use to get you. Because let's not get it twisted. A lot of people don't want to see black faces, young faces, get money, way more money than they're getting. So always make sure first you wrap it up and have a kid with somebody you really want to have a kid with. And if you fall out with that person, pay the fucking child support. And when it comes time to pay taxes, nigga, pay all of that shit. No amount of taxes is worth going to fucking jail.